Hello, everybody. It's been so long. Oh my freaking god. I swear this was supposed to come out earlier. But yeah, how have you been? Today I'm doing like a watercolor exploration with this Winsor Newton palette that I have, this small one, and this chocolate box palette that I got like last year from an art fair at my art faculty. It's handmade watercolor and it's like my favorite product probably. I really love them. Yeah, that's what we're doing today. I haven't really drawn for myself in a really long time, and semester has restarted and I've just been trying to adjust really. And yeah, I've just tried to adjust and it's not been going well. So yeah, this is just like a watercolor exploration just to try to like relax and find myself, because I feel like art school is really being healing me inside, you know. It's I'll tell you more about it another time, but yeah, it's a lot of work. So yeah, so basically what we're doing is this basic exercise of blobs, basically just putting random splotches of watercolor and then just trying to see if I can see anything in them, like if there's any shape, a scene that I can make with them, something, anything. So I'm just putting down basically random browns and golden colors. And I don't know, later I'll try to see if I can come up with anything. And yeah, so I did this because actually it's actually been a really long time since then. And yeah, and mostly I'm doing this not only because I want to be sort of consistent with content. Well, we know that actually didn't happen because college. Yeah, this video was actually supposed to come out in September while I was in Japan, because if you remember, I actually had a trip to Japan in September because I won this sort of a scholarship program, but it was only 2 weeks. It was amazing. But yeah, I recorded this video before the trip so it could come out during the weeks that I was gone. But yeah, that didn't go to plan. But yeah, basically I just wanted to see random shapes in the splotches of watercolor and see what I could do with them. First I kind of saw this weird penguin. It's sort of a penguin, but it's not really a penguin. Let's just say that it's a penguin. No. I feel like I'm like Benedict Cumberbatch. I can't say penguin. Like I either say penguin or I say penguin, and it just, yeah, whatever. But yeah, we have like this weird bird thing, and then I saw this like goat on the other side for some reason. I don't know, that was like the most clear shape to me. It was a freaking goat. And then the top one kind of looked, I don't know, I was seeing sort of a dog of some kind. The one in the right corner was not giving me any ideas. The one in the middle, like this one, it really did give me like floating island vibes in a perspective that I've never done before, so it was definitely something. By the way, because I used so much water while laying the splotches of watercolor on the paper, I had to wait like 3 hours for it to dry enough to be lined. It took forever. Well, yeah, and actually, the Japan trip was supposed to happen like a week after I recorded this video. This was meant to come out during the trip, during the first weeks of September that I was going to be gone. But obviously that didn't happen because I got so busy, and then I don't know, I lost track of the universe. I'll talk about it in like the next couple of videos when I show you what I brought from Japan, and then talk about basically what art school has been for me in the last couple of months, and you know, a lot of things. We'll have some sort of vlog, and yeah. But basically, today I'm just gonna be monochrome. Yeah, Although, by the way, this video will come out after New Year's, so hey, Happy New Year's, Happy Holidays to everyone. I hope that you have a very good end of the year. I know some don't have people to spend it with or anywhere to spend it. So I just hope that you had a happy time wherever you were or whoever you were with, even if it was just yourself. You know, the funny thing about this exercise is that the two corner ones are absolutely insane. Like the island and the goat, I love. And then we have like this some sort of dog man. I don't know, dog and like a Pokemon. And those two are just kind of insane. Because the other four, like the ones on the bottom, they sort of fit with each other. Like they make sense. Especially like the penguin island and the goat. They really go well with each other. But the Pokemon or whatever that is and the dog on the corner, that's just fucking weird. Like, looking back, I wish I had tried harder to see something else because, especially the dog one, that one makes absolutely zero sense. That really makes no sense. But yeah, we're just gonna start laying down the colors as I always do. And we start with, I don't know, I started with the snake for some reason. We were feeling kind of snaky. I was going for blue. I don't know why. I was thinking like a sea serpent sort of creature. So I went for like yellows and blues. At this time, this video was actually recorded like I think 21 August. So during those days, I was quite busy doing some homework for drawing for class. Oof, I worked on portraits for like 3 straight days without stopping. It was driving me insane. And they were self-portraits, and they were not like small. They were, you know, like a double letter size. It was a lot of work. I was sick of doing portraits. So this watercolor video, this was really just me trying to grapple at some straws and relax, you know? Just trying to find some passion again, because I really felt like I was becoming a homework machine. Actually, that's all I've been becoming in the past couple of months. Yeah, we'll talk about it later, but yeah. Here we're just drawing the goat. For some reason, I really wanted the goat to look like really warm-colored, kind of fantasy creature. Is this a magic goat? Is this a normal goat with a necklace? I don't know. But I actually really like the goat for some reason. I still think that it looked great. Because part of like the watercolor exploration exercise is that I don't use references. Like, you don't use references, you just draw what you see in the splotches of the watercolor, in the drops. So, I actually feel quite proud of the goat. And like, for real, I am so in love with this handmade watercolors. I wanted to buy more from the girl who does them, but she moved to the USA. And she doesn't do mail delivery yet, so sadly, I won't get those for a while. But yeah, if you live in the USA, I guess. She's called, her Instagram account, I think it's Mandarina Morada. I'll link it down below. But she's super cool and she makes really good quality watercolors, like real. I really love this chocolate box split that I bought from her. It's like my favorite thing. In my opinion, it's on par with the Winsor & Newton watercolors that I have, so, like, for real, they're really good handmade watercolors. I love them. You know, like, I know I was going to record the audio, like, as I would have during August, but honestly, I don't know what August to me was thinking, because back then I was just recording this video and I was thinking, oh my god, I gotta get so many things done before I leave on the trip. Like, I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks. What about the YouTube and Twitch? Oh my god, all the homework that I'm gonna miss, all the classes that I'm gonna miss. I was just full on panicking, but I was also extremely excited about the trip. Like, I gotta confess, like, the trip was absolutely it was really incredible. I'll tell you about it in the next video after this one, but I have no words. I met so many lovely people, I made so many friends. It was really just, it was amazing. It was really a blessed time for me. It was awesome. It was awesome. And I am so glad that I got to go on the trip, that I was chosen. It was amazing. But yeah, during this time, I was just very stressed and very excited and thinking all the time, like, oh my god, I gotta pack. Oh, I have homework. I was just full on panicking and just trying to coast by because I had no idea what I was doing. But yeah, here I was just trying to be like, oh, let's draw a weird penguin. Or whatever it is. It's a penguin. It's a penguin. It could be a sort of raptor bird. Predator. I don't know what it is. I just know that it's like a, you know what it reminds me of for some reason? Like a drunk penguin. Like a drunk Uncle Penguin. It doesn't make a lot of sense, I know, but maybe. I don't know what I was doing. I think at this stage it was actually looking pretty good. Actually quite like how everything was looking here. I think one problem that I sometimes have with watercolor is that I add too much contrast to the point where it starts to look weird. I don't know why I added the rocks that the penguin was sitting in front of. I don't know, like laying on. I don't know why I added those. I mean, they're not bad, they're just kind of sort of there, but they take away from the nice clean edge of, you know, the page, so I kind of regret adding the rocks now that I look at it again. You know, the other thing that bothers me about the page is that it looks like we have like 3 different color palettes going on. Because, for example, the island and goat and sort of the dog thing, they fit well together. And then like the Pokemon thingy, the sea serpent and the penguin look like they belong in their own world, like in their own separate page. The penguin, like, it sort of contrasts well with the goat though, because it's still sort of warm colored, but it looks cold. It has its own contrast because of the random technique that I randomly decided to use, which is, I forgot, but it's complementary shadowing in watercolor basically. So for example, if you're doing like a blue ball, instead of drawing the shadows with blue, you would first lay the opposite color under the blue and then layer the blue on top. And that's kind of what I did with the penguin. So that's why the penguin is technically bluish. It does look warm colored because there is a warm undertone. So you have that contrast between the goat and the penguin, but it still doesn't quite fit with each other. So the page looks kind of crazy. I actually like the clouds that I added for the island. They're a bit random, but they're fine. See, for example, I think I darkened way too much the sea serpent, so it took away from the shape and the snake in general. I think it would have been better if I didn't darken it that much. I don't know why I darkened it so much. It looked fine before, but sometimes I don't know when to stop sometimes. Don't mind the bikes in the background. I'm just here recording audio in my room, not in my closet, just in my desk. So if you hear random noises, it's the cars outside. Dude, every time I look at it, I'm asking myself, why? Why did I draw that dog? It looks so weird. It looks so weird. It's the strangest thing I've drawn my whole life. Like, I've drawn bad things, but I haven't drawn, like, strange things often in my life. But that dog thing at the top of the page is definitely, like, top 5 weird things I've done in my life. It just looks so fucking weird. Like, what is that? What is that? I still think that the best thing in the page is the goat. Like, the goat looks, ironically, goat. Puns. You might have noticed by now, but when I record, I am always wearing my pajamas. Like, I do not wear outside clothes inside my house. Like, that's just... We don't do that here. Like, I don't bring shoes inside of my house and walk around in outside shoes inside my house. Or outside clothes inside my house. Like, that's gross, man. Like, you don't know how many germs and bacteria you be bringing from outside. That's just... No, look at... Ugh, gross, man. Ew. A random comment, I know, but I just wanted to say I'm always wearing my pajamas. Yes, I know, whatever. Just it doesn't matter. Overlook it. And we're almost done. And now you must see why a while ago I said that sometimes I add too much contrast, because this is what we have now. And it's not bad, it's just it could be less dark in some areas, because I think now it just looks a little bit weird. But yes, this is what we did, and I am so glad to be back. And I have a lot to tell you in the next couple of videos, but I'll be back with a lot more regular content. And yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.